Good morning, chicks and chickens. Welcome back to Old Man Farm. My name is Sid, as always. Let's pet the honk. Feed our fish. I'm going to leave the fire on, because she's going to be in here today. I suppose we can check our fortune. Good humor. That is nice, because we are going to be doing quite a bit of fishing today, actually. Oh, actually, we have some crops first. But we will be doing some fishing, as I said. Is this kale? It is finished. Okay. Nice. We're going to be doing some fishing because we can get some... there's only one? No, there's two fish that we can get today that we can only get because of it being a rainy day. One in the river and one in the lake. So we're going to make it a point to try and get those dealt with today. We do not need any of these or these. Okay, we're just going to sell all this produce. And we're going to keep the fruit. Now, I know that technically we could be using our preserves jar for the vegetables as well, but as of, currently we don't have enough preserves jars for me to kind of justify that, so we're not going to do so. However, we are going to get rid of our pickaxe, our normal axe, our scythe, really pretty much everything, because we're going full-blown fisher today. Now, we will keep our hoe in case we find any wormy dealies, but these we're going to hold on to because these extra weapons and such, because I do plan on heading up towards the lake, and I believe we can sell those to Marlin. Catch a few extra bucks. I know a high-quality spot for our river fishing. I love the sound of the rain. Oh, and you know what? I guess I could... Whoops, I'm not on the right spot. I could kind of talk about this as well. I'm actually going to be learning to fish in real life. I mean, I have fished before. Whoa! Okay, story afterwards. This guy's tough. Okay, wow. I wonder if that's the shad we need. I hope not, because that was brutal. I might have to upgrade the rod. Let's try that again. As I was saying, I have been fishing, quite a few times in my life, but I don't know the actual ins and outs of, what lures, what bait, where to cast, I'd like to really learn more than just put a worm on a hook and throw it out there and hope, right? And what do we get? Chub. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with hunting or whatever. I'm not a hunter. I don't see anything wrong with that. I'm not anti-hunting. But I do firmly believe that whatever you kill or catch, you should make use of. And I eat a lot of fish and seafood, and I figured that, back when I was living in the van, my inevitable goal, or my eventual goal, was to try and get a houseboat or a small sailboat and just live on a boat. Because that's even better, right? And I thought, man, I should really learn to fish to help sustain and, feed myself. Well, this has got to be that shad. Come on. I might be struggling with this guy. Jesus. Okay, wow. Yeah, we might not be able to get this guy today. But I've had this dream, this goal, for years now. I have wanted to kayak. Damn, this thing is difficult. I wanted to kayak from... I grew up in a town called Galleon, Ohio. I don't live there now, but that's where I grew up. And there is a river that runs through a lot of Ohio called the Olentangy River. Oh, there's the shad. That's what we needed. Well, if that's the case, I guess whatever that crazy fish was, we'll give it one more try. But anyway, there's a river that goes through a lot of Ohio called the Olentangy. And in fact, it goes through Columbus, the capital city here. And I have always wanted to go kayaking from Galleon, where I grew up, all the way to Columbus, which it's quite a trip. Not gonna lie, it's conservatively it would take at least 3 days. Comfortably, it could probably take as many as 4 or 5. However, I have to sort of you have to be a little bit cautious with it because you do have to go through a lot of private land. But the way the laws work in Ohio, at least to my understanding, is that when you are on the water, it's not considered private land. You're not allowed to touch any of the actual land or anything, but as long as you are on the water, you are good. So there are a couple of campsites along the way that are legal for me to stop in and stay the night. So that's sort of my little touchstone areas on the way down. And how this relates to fishing is... Oh, another shad. How this relates to fishing is I would like to be able to take a fishing pole with me, and again, hey, if I can catch a fish and clean it and have it for dinner, that's great. When I inevitably do this, I don't know if it'll be this year. I think this year I'm going to devote to learning to fish, and then next year will be devoted to preparing for that trip. So we're leaving now because technically the walleye that we want to catch in the lake when it rains doesn't even start spawning until noon. So, off we go. But yeah, when I do eventually do this trip, I'm going to take a couple GoPros and things, and I'm going to record it. I'm going to put it on my channel from when I lived in my van, The Idiot's Journey. I'll link a card. It's also at the end of every video. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. And when I do so, I'll mention it here on this channel if it's something anyone would have any interest in seeing my expedition shenanigans. I plan on this year doing some camping, and when I say camping, I mean like I take a backpack and a blanket, or maybe a sleeping bag, and the dog, and I wander off into the woods for a day or two. Now I don't do that kind of camping when I'm taking, like family, like, my kid and stuff. But if it's just me, I like to do the, go out and kind of rough it. See if we can get this treasure chest. Yeah, okay. And Poke loves that kind of thing. She loves to just go hang out in the woods. I think she misses it to some degree. Oh, nice, another carp. Ooh, and jade. We can definitely turn that in. So yeah, fishing in game and hoping to learn to fish in real life. I think that looks like a bubble spot over there. It's hard to tell in the rain. I'm really hoping we get this walleye though. Ah, crap. I thought it was gonna jump a bit. Oh, the bullhead! Nice! We needed that one too! Excellent! This is a good day for the community center. Which is a good day for Pelican Town, and a good day for us. Come on, walleye. If I get this walleye, I mean, this would really it'd be the icing on today's cake. For sure. Nice, a bass. We have bass around where I live. I do enjoy bass. From a culinary perspective, they are delicious. Oh, speaking of culinary, what is today? Saturday? So, by Monday, we should be paying for our upgrade to our house. It might be sooner than that, I don't know, but it's not going to be too much longer. We are very, very close, and all the fish today that are not going to the community center will be selling. So, plus we had all those crops this morning. I think I think we could be looking at, mid next week. Our house should be done. At least I'm hoping. Oh, nice. A record carp. I could just sit and listen to this rain. Much like in real life. Actually, that was one of my favorite things of living in the van is, because you're just surrounded. Whoops. You're just surrounded by it. It's hitting your windows. It's hitting the sides of your van, the top. It was so relaxing. It was kind of sucked on days that it was really warm and it would rain because couldn't have as many windows open unless I had, I would usually take, when I was in the woods or the desert or something, I would take a tarp and make a sort of awning off of one side of the van, and I could have that window open. And I'd usually have fans and stuff on the inside, but it can get a little humid in there if you can't have the doors and windows open. But boy, it was relaxing. Poke and I would just kind of nap all day. It's also a good day to do some editing. Although, when you do rely on solar power, rainy days can be rough. Luckily, I could charge my solar battery off of my van, but having to have your van running to charge power can get a little costly. That thing didn't exactly sip on fuel. But again, I was out during most of the lockdown and whatnot, so gas was incredibly cheap. Come on, walleye. Nope, another carp. We are not having much luck in the way of this walleye. I think after this, I'm going to pop up and sell those few... Oh, here we go. This one's a little feisty. But yeah, after this fish, I think we're going to pop up and go to the Adventurers Guild and sell our equipment, and then we will come back and continue fishing until it either gets too late or we run out of energy. That was a feisty bass. For being as common as they are. Wonder how much Linus likes rainy days, getting to hear him on his tent. Oh, it's so foggy up here. I love it. Love the atmosphere. Okay, let's sell. The sneakers are not worth crap. Wow. Actually, the club was worth the most. That's crazy. Oh, we do have some upgraded swords. Again, I don't believe they're better than what we have. Cassandra. Oh, hi, I'm busy. That means buzz up. Okay, that's fair enough. Drake. The valley is in good hands with a revered adventurer like Marlin at the helm. Suppose that's true. Okay, well, always a pleasure, everybody. But I've got fishing to do. We are going to go back to that high-quality spot. There's no reason not to. Let's see if we can't maximize our efforts today. Not that, as I've said many times, not that this is a mid-maxing channel, but when it comes to fishing, I feel like if you know where there's a high-quality spot, you may as well use it. Come on, walleye. Junimo, watch over me. Oh, so close to a perfect. Another bullhead. I believe those sell pretty well, if I'm not mistaken. Walleye, where are you? Probably would have behooved us to, upgraded our fishing pole, but like I said, we are trying to conserve money. We really want to get that house upgraded. Ah, damn. A lot of bait, though. That'll come in handy when we actually do have that upgraded pole. I think we're going to fish till about 10. Then we'll cruise by the community center, drop off if we can, and then head home. It should coincide fairly nicely with our energy level. I mean, technically we could stay out later, but I'm not going to push it. Come on, walleye. Damn. Not having any luck. Now, walleye is something, again, those are pretty common around where I live as well. In fact, there's a sort of like pub near me, and they serve walleye, and it is also delicious. It's fried. I think that's pretty common for the lake and river fish that people catch around here. I can't really think of too many fish that we just eat fillet of without it being, you know, breaded and fried. I mean, because we have like perch and catfish and bass. Well, bass you can eat that way. I'm sure all of it you can eat that way, but for some reason I'm just sort of realizing we kind of don't. We have that a lot at work. They will actually bring in fish. One of the not really bosses, but lake fish. Here we go. But one of my I guess, yeah, he's it's like a supervisor, maintenance quality guy. There's that damn walleye. We just could not get it. Well, next rainy day. Luckily, the walleye is available all year round. So, I'm not overly worried about it. We're really more worried about the spring exclusive fish, which actually, I believe we have all of them. Since we got that shad. Who are you? Claire, I can't say that I know you. I can't say that I know too much about Pelican Town. Sorry, I should be going. Okay. Don't mean to hold you up. Now, I know my intense hatred of Joja knows no bounds, except that I will not throw away a free Joja Cola from fishing. I just don't see the point in it. It's free energy. Okay, let's see. Sell carp. Wow, we had 3 gold star carps. That is not bad. Yeah, we actually had quite a haul today. That's pretty nice. It's exciting to see. I'll store these rice shoots for next year, obviously. A few things like that. Driftwood. We'll put the Joja Cola in there. I will put this jade in our going to town. So we have a lot of things we need to take. No, wait, hold up. Okay, here they are. It's like, what did I do with all my tools? I know I put them somewhere. Okay, and that's it for our smelting, actually. Go ahead and rearrange our bar. Well, let's go inside. No reason to stand in the rain. Rearrange our bar real quick. I have a sort of an order I tend to like. Okay. Sorry, Poke. I gotta move you, girl. I can't see the tree. Or the TV. Clear and sunny. Okay. Well, that was a long but productive day. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm gonna go ahead and get some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.